Before the cameras, before the controversy, before the stage lights turned his name into a global talking point, there was a quiet life unfolding in Kingston, Jamaica, one that built the foundation of the artist the world now knows as Alkaline. And here's the most striking part of his story. While his music became loud, his family life stayed almost completely silent. That contrast is not accidental, it's part of the mystery that surrounds him. A private root system, where the story begins. Alkaline, born Irwin Bartley, grew up in Kingston, Jamaica, a place where culture, struggle, creativity, and survival often blend into everyday life. But when it comes to his parents and siblings, his story takes a very different path from most dancehall artists. Instead of being publicly documented or frequently referenced, his family remains intentionally out of the spotlight. And that silence has shaped how fans interpret him. Because in entertainment, what is not said often becomes just as powerful as what is said. Parents, the hidden foundation of his life. Here's what is known, and what is not known. What is not public. His father's and mother's names are not publicly confirmed in media. There are no verified interviews featuring his parents. He has not built his career narrative around parental storytelling. What this means in practice. Unlike many dancehall artists who often reference family hardship, parental struggle, street upbringing stories, Alkaline has taken a different route. He does not use his parents as part of his public identity. Instead, his artistic identity focuses on branding, control, mystique, individuality, and that makes his family life one of the least exposed aspects of any major Jamaican artist in his generation. Why this matters. In Jamaican music culture, family stories often shape lyrical identity. But in Alkaline's case, his music is not a biography. His parents are not part of the narrative. His public persona is intentionally detached from home life. This creates a unique situation where fans know the artist, but not the origin story in detail. And that gap fuels curiosity. Siblings, the quietest part of the story. When it comes to siblings, the level of privacy continues. Public reality. There are no confirmed public records or interviews detailing his siblings. He has not publicly introduced brothers or sisters as part of his brand. No verified media appearances with siblings exist in mainstream coverage. So what does that mean? It means his family structure is intentionally kept outside entertainment space. While many celebrities post family photos, bring siblings into interviews, or reference them in songs, Alkaline has chosen a different direction. Separation between family life and public identity. The art of controlled silence. This is where his story becomes interesting, not because of what is revealed, but because of what is withheld. His lack of public family exposure creates 1. Mystery-driven branding. Fans speculate more because there are fewer answers. 2. A stronger stage identity. Without family narrative shaping him, his persona stands alone. 3. Less emotional public access. He avoids being defined by biography and focuses on image plus sound. In modern entertainment, this is rare. Most artists open their lives to build connection. Alkaline builds connection through distance and control. What this says about his upbringing. Even without public details of his parents and siblings, one thing is clear. He comes from a background that values privacy, boundaries, separation between personal and public life. And whether intentional or protective, that upbringing shaped a career built on discipline rather than exposure. The power of what we don't see. So when people ask about Alkaline's parents and siblings, the answer is not dramatic, but it is significant. We don't have public interviews, detailed biographies, family-centered publicity. What we do have is something more telling. A Jamaican artist who rose to international attention while keeping his origins carefully guarded. And in a world where everyone is overexposed, he became powerful by doing the opposite. Because sometimes, the loudest story in entertainment is the one that refuses to be fully told.